Many of us have heard that in ancient times, people had different religious and spiritual beliefs, from giving power to creatures and natural forces to worshipping factors that seem strange and unbelievable. Understanding why our forefathers had such strange spiritual beliefs may seem very difficult and complicated or funny to us people of the modern world. But it's not that simple. Psychic forces have always had a lot of power over humans. They have usually manifested themselves in the form of myths and stories and sometimes specific spiritual beliefs. In this video, we examine ancient beliefs that are very strange and unbelievable to you. What is the world? The images that we see in a vague and mysterious way since we were born. None of us know exactly how to live and what to do with this strange world. Because we have only one chance. In this channel, we seek to discover the secrets. Hidden secrets that few people talk about in everyday life. Subscribe to us and press the bell icon. At first, we should see what these many gods, natural forces, and symbols were respected and even worshipped for. Gods and pantheons. Ancient idols often represented gods and goddesses worshipped by various civilizations. These gods were believed to possess extraordinary powers and attributes, ranging from creation and destruction to fertility and war. The idols served as tangible representations of these divine beings, allowing worshippers to establish a connection and communicate their prayers and offerings. The specific features and adornments of these idols often reflected the characteristics and stories associated with the deities they represented. For example, the intricate headdresses, weapons, or animal companions depicted alongside the deity conveyed their distinct roles and powers. Animal symbolism. Animals held profound symbolism in ancient cultures, representing a wide range of qualities and characteristics. The choice of an animal to represent a deity or a spiritual concept was often based on the perceived attributes or behavior of that creature. For instance, the eagle, with its ability to soar high above, was frequently associated with the heavens and divine vision. In the Hellenistic period, the Greek god Zeus was often depicted with an eagle, symbolizing his dominion over the sky and his far-reaching wisdom. Similarly, the lion, renowned for its strength and courage, often represented royalty, leadership, and protection. The lion-headed goddess Sekhmet in ancient Egyptian mythology embodied these qualities as a fierce protector of the pharaoh and a bringer of justice. Serpents and snakes. The serpent and snake were potent symbols in many ancient civilizations. They were often associated with rebirth, transformation, and regeneration due to their ability to shed their skin and emerge renewed. In Egyptian mythology, the cobra, or uraeus, was a protective symbol worn on the headdresses of pharaohs, representing their authority and divine protection. The Mesoamerican cultures, such as the Aztecs and Maya, revered the feathered serpent deity Quetzalcoatl, who symbolized wisdom, life cycles, and the connection between the earthly and celestial realms. The intertwining of snakes in many idols represented the duality of life and death, creation and destruction. Fertility and mother goddesses. Ancient idols often depicted female figures associated with fertility, motherhood, and the cycles of life. These mother goddesses represented the generative power of women and the nurturing aspects of nature. The Venus of Willendorf, a Paleolithic figurine dating back to around 25,000 BCE, is a prime example. The exaggerated features of the figurine, such as the large breasts and prominent abdomen, symbolize abundance, fertility, and the continuity of life. In ancient Mesopotamia, the goddess Ishtar embodied love, sexuality, and fertility. Her idols, adorned with symbols of fertility such as grains and plants, were worshipped to ensure prosperous harvests and the well-being of communities. Solar and lunar symbolism. The celestial bodies, the sun, and the moon played significant roles in ancient symbolism. The sun was often associated with power, vitality, and the life-giving force. Idols representing solar deities embodied these attributes and were worshipped to ensure the prosperity of crops, protection from darkness, and victory in battles. In ancient Egyptian mythology, the sun god Ra personified the sun's radiance and played a central role in creation myths. The moon, with its cyclical phases, represented femininity, intuition, and the ebb and flow of time. Lunar deities were revered as guardians of time, divination, and fertility. The Greek goddess Selene and the Roman goddess Luna were prominent lunar deities, embodying the moon's changing nature and its influence on earthly cycles. Symbolism of elements. Elements such as water, earth, fire, and air held profound symbolic meaning in ancient cultures, representing the fundamental forces of nature and their connection to human existence. Idols associated with these elements embodied the balance and harmony between humans and the natural world. Water, with its life-giving and purifying qualities, symbolized fertility, cleansing, and renewal. In ancient civilizations like Mesopotamia, the goddess Ishtar was often depicted with flowing water or surrounded by bodies of water, signifying her role in the cycle of life and rejuvenation. In Hindu mythology, the river goddess Ganga represented the sacredness of water and its ability to wash away impurities. Earth, as the foundation of life and a source of nourishment, was associated with stability, growth, and fertility. Idols representing earth deities often depicted them adorned with agricultural symbols such as grains, fruits, or plants. The goddess Demeter in Greek mythology embodied the fertility of the earth and the abundance of harvests. These idols served as reminders of the interconnectedness between humanity and the natural world. Fire, with its transformative and purifying nature, symbolized passion, energy, and spiritual illumination. The idols associated with fire often depicted deities related to craftsmanship, inspiration, or destruction. In ancient Rome, the goddess Vesta was the guardian of the sacred flame, representing the hearth, home, and the eternal flame of civilization. Air, the invisible and life-sustaining element, represented intellect, communication, and the breath of life. Idols associated with air often featured winged beings or deities symbolizing freedom, wisdom, and divine messages. In ancient Greek mythology, the god Hermes, depicted with wings on his feet and helmet, was the messenger of the gods and the bringer of knowledge. In addition to these elemental symbols, other significant symbols found in ancient idols included celestial bodies like stars, which represented the eternal and divine, and sacred geometry, such as the circle, representing unity and wholeness. In this video, we decoded the ancient idols. It is essential to consider that the symbolism behind ancient idols can vary significantly across different cultures and time periods. Each civilization had its unique perspectives, beliefs, and practices, and these were reflected in the symbols they utilized in their idols. Exploring and deciphering these symbols allows us to gain insights into the spiritual and cultural landscapes of ancient civilizations, deepening our understanding of their worldview and the role of symbolism in their lives.